side they go. The overwhelming evidence of a vast society, intact and ripe for study, would support the theory of a sudden extinction, some sort of abrupt system failure for an entire civilization. And yet, while many of us live and work among their artifacts, few are those who actually take the time to ask the basic questions about these ancient, mysterious creatures. Did they look like us? Could they think the way we do? But scientists are working hard to close the gaps. One day very soon we may stumble on the final clue, the missing piece of the puzzle we know only as the humans.
We can gather an immense deal of information about the physical structure of the humans from the remains of their habitats. We now know that they were huge beings, perhaps 65 to 70 feet tall, covered in strong metallic scales, which would of course be needed to withstand frequent winds of up to 200 miles per hour. Their tails were studded with 8 to 10 enormous tusk-like protrusions, which ended in sharp points used to lacerate their enemies in combat, and which secreted a powerful natural toxin lethal to most predators. And, as every schoolchild knows, their fingernails would fall off during every mating season, only to be regenerated during the hibernation months. Recently discovered evidence would suggest that they were not handsome creatures. Their faces were enormous and asymmetrical, capable of inspiring great fear in any of their predatory enemies. But in times of plenty, the humans were graceful, peace-loving creatures who subsisted largely on krill and wild berries. The human possessed one very powerful finger-like appendage or hook, in conjunction with two smaller stubby appendages or nubs, which they used to gather leaves and stones. And the discovery only 2 years ago of verifiable human bone fragments has absolutely turned the scientific establishment on its head. From these fossilized remains, we now have a richer understanding of the process by which the humans converted ordinary table salt into oxygen, and the methods they used to store honey in the livers for the long winter months. Raw data has just been pouring in from archaeological expeditions. Every month now we can read of new relics and unearthed nesting sites. It really is an exciting time to be in this field of research. In the years to come, who knows exactly what fantastic discoveries will be retrieved from the maw of history. Perhaps our children will grow up in a world that fully understands the mystery of the humans.
Still, less is known of their day-to-day living or their primitive culture. The humans smelled awful. Their smell still lingers in the streets. It is believed that they were nomadic creatures, traveling in small family units of 6 to 8 members. Since they usually dwelt in large, covered structures on a seasonal basis, the humans established a system of chirps for primitive communication. These chirps, or songs, could be used to express a small range of emotions. Although hostility towards neighboring humans or humans encroaching on group territory was by far the most common, vile, wretched creatures. Some of the humans had a wingspan of 40 feet and would eat their young in times of detect by nose. Their plumage was extraordinary. We should take a moment to address several pernicious rumors that have been making the rounds these last few months. There simply is no evidence to suggest that the humans were capable of anything more than simple innate mimicry. There are those who view the large domes of mud and wattle that the humans built with a mind to superimposing some sort of animal intelligence on their feeble doings. A quick look at the facts will dispel these notions. There is no refuting the numbers. According to all available data, in order for the humans to have been capable of rational thought, their brains would have had to be over 600 pounds, as round and gorged as water sausages. These theories are simply nothing more than the crockpot pseudo-scientific balderdash of failed academics who squat in their cushy ivory towers and feed bonbons to their bloated bottoms all day long. It makes me ill that these arrogant, backbiting toilet canards could muster even the mental resources to squeeze one of their infested pimples is beyond all comprehension.
There you have it, the humans. Lord knows I miss them. Will they ever return? Oh.